I think it'd be offensive if I cut my nails during the episode.
Please don't. That's gross.
Listen, don't talk about gross.
Don't cut your damn nails right now. You need to cut them claws.
Don't tell me not to do it, then I need to do it.
Those are perfectly trimmed fingernails. You need to start biting them or something.
I'm not biting my nails, thank you. Are you done?
That's gross.
I mean, wow, this is bad. This is a whole new level of diva right here.
You're gonna need the elbow pad.
Wolf Tick Nation.
It's weird with you sitting down.
Thank you guys for tuning into another Wolf Tick Videos episode. I know you're not used to me sitting down because I'm the guy that does all the work around this place.
No, you're just usually standing and I'm sitting because you're SM all.
Thank you guys for tuning into another Wolf Tick Videos episode. We are damn excited you guys are here. It's winter time. It's cold. We're at Grandma's house because the shop is freezing.
Right. Everything's freezing. It's cold.
Everything's
but
freezing.
It's hot in Grandma's house. You're complaining about how hot it is in here.
So check it out. Today's episode, we are going to attempt, and I hope this goes well. I've got a little PTSD when it comes to rear shocks because of the slalom escapade. I'm serious. You're laughing. I kind of need the whole patrons. I need to kind of hear right now to help support me.
They had to take turns.
Yeah, I need Sloth Squatch here because we're about to get started on it. I need Big Brother Kevin H. I need Stinky Gringo drinking in the background. I need some people because we're about to attempt to take off the DNM AO-39RC, the rear shock. It's got a positive air chamber. It's got a negative air chamber. It's been on the Mongoose Ledge, the Wolf Tick Diva Edition bike, for quite a while now, and we're fixing to do a little upgrade. Now, why I say a one, upgrade, and two, I'm hoping this isn't a fail. I don't think it's going to be, because that on there right now, it's got a 165 eye to eye. We are going to be looking at installing this guy. This is the brand new on Amazon. You should have that affiliate link description below. This is the AOY38.
Did we get
39?
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
This is the AO-39RC.
Yeah, I remember something different about it. But hang on though. That was Amazon for sure.
Yeah, $122.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys check out the link description below. We're going to do a little side-by-side comparison, checking these guys out since they're the same brand. That shock has been nothing but good to us. And I'm just wondering, will this be too long eyelet to eyelet? And will it mess up the geometry when it comes to actually using this bike or riding with it?
It's gonna mess up the ride height.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a little wonkified. Because,
well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I mean we've never gone over like 5 millimeters longer. I think maybe 10, but I don't think so. So this is gonna be interesting.
25. Is this doable?
But what's the stroke on this one? What's the?
It's
48.
It's 48. Yeah.
So
it says 50 in the book, but it says plus or minus 2.
Okay, so let's just say from 40 to 50-ish.
Yeah,
is what we're doing. Okay. Well, with that, I mean, and then that I think on that bike it kind of doubles, or maybe even doubles plus a little extra on the travel because of the geometry. So we can actually run a little bit of sag in it, which is going to help. But at the same time, I mean, we need to make sure we measure the length, the distance from the bottom bracket to the ground.
Okay.
Set it up on here, measure it.
Okay.
And then let's see what it is when we put the other one on there.
All right, well, let's do that. But before we do that, hit that like button. Go ahead, as cringy as that sounds, all right? Hit that subscribe button. I know it's cringy too, all right? Let's get into this episode.
My stomach does cringy
let's
too.
take a look at this rear shock, and let's test out the air and all that good stuff, all right? And we've got some awesome mail time as well at the end of the episode, all right? So don't be fast forwarding. All right, guys, here we go with the... What's weird is it doesn't even have it listed on here. This is the owner's manual.
I'm worried about this whole situation.
Why are you worried about it?
Well, you know what's weird is we've had it for months now, and it seems to still not have any. I mean, I haven't looked, but I don't think it's had any stuff about it, has it?
Well, I haven't seen anything on this thing. What's crazy is this book's not even. It's so new, people, that the book doesn't even have anything on it.
That are so old they don't make it anymore.
Well, no, I just looked at the whole bunch of different friggin' different ads for it right now on Amazon, and especially the one that we bought from. So it's still available. You guys check the film links in the description below. Is that not a damn good looking shock or what? Now this is what I'm hoping. These eyelets, I'm hoping these just mount right up. I like that it comes with that. There's no other mounting hardware with it. Now I believe on the last DNM, the one we're fixing to take off and kind of do a little side-by-side with these guys, I believe that one, we just buttoned it straight up directly on the frame. So that's the hopes today. But here we go. This is going to be the AO-39RC. Max PSI is 275. Now, why is it the 39? I'm thinking, I don't think that stanchion, or the bottom part of the shock there, is actually 39 millimeters. We're going to test it here and we're going to see. 27.9. So it's not 39, it's 27.9, a little different. But there's a few things I like about this one. First of all, we have a 3-position lockout. Full open. We've got a medium jobber, and then we've got the full lockout, which is a lot different from the one that we have. We just got an open and close. So I do like that. I know we've talked about, like on the slalom with the rock shocks that we had mounted on there, all of our patrons, everybody says, well, we don't really use lockout. I use lockout all the damn time on the full suspension because I hate climbing on a full suspension bike. So I will be using this lockout. I like that it's long, and hopefully it's going to be nice and accessible if we get this guy mounted on the bike.
A, I don't think you use lockout all the time, and B, when you do, I think you forget to turn it off.
Yeah, well, I try to use lockout as much as I can. The other really cool feature about this, and we'll see how it is to get to this thing, you have the manual rebound where you've got fast and slow to the right and to the left. It might be a little hard to get to because that top compression, or the top air chamber, that stem is just a little in the way. So that's going to be a little weird. But once we get this thing dialed in, we'll probably be able just to kind of keep it wherever we're going to be at. Again, max PSI 275. Really good looking shock. We've done coil shocks before. We've done just single air chamber shocks before. We've done a couple dual chambers where we have the positive and the negative chambers. Now the top, this is the kind of the theory with these shocks, and I think they're a lot smoother than just a main chamber. Now, granted, a lot of the ones that we have tried have been budget because this is a budget channel. These things are just super smooth. The top is supposed to act almost like a coil, right? So the top pressure, when it starts to go down, it compresses on the bottom. Now, instead of this bottoming out or being really rough with the travel, the bottom is supposed to actually kind of help out and just keep that travel throughout consistent. I believe it's I forgot the terminology used for it, but basically it's just supposed to be a smaller ride, especially for the smaller bump fields. And we'll be doing that real-time review on this thing sooner or later, so make sure you guys turn those notifications on. I do like the dual chamber, just makes me feel a little bit better as opposed to just one chamber. I don't know. I think it looks really cool too. All right, so let's see how much pressure we have in the top. And now this is kind of a guessing game whenever it comes to setting these things up, man. We can kind of get an idea, but there's no air chart or any kind of guide on this guy. So it's going to be right at 140 PSI on the top. And do they say cut these in half? Is that what you're supposed to do? Cut the pressure in half or something?
Okay, you're talking about the positive and negative?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of different theories on it. And I've heard
50 on the bottom, 50 PSI on the bottom.
I've heard 50% of whatever you're running on the positive, you run the negative. I've heard balance it as the same. I've heard, I've heard all kinds of stuff. And,
yeah.
And I don't know.
I think really what it comes down to is just whatever you're comfortable with. You know?
I think it's kind of one of those things where you just have to find out where you want it to be.
Yeah, sometimes there's a little bit too much science involved, you know. I'm looking forward to trying this thing out. I'm hoping that with the 190 as opposed to the 165, it really helps out. But when we get that bike over here, and before we take the 36RC off there, and let's measure that clearance from the bottom bracket.
Yeah, we don't have the scale with this, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, good. We're going to need to weigh that.
Yeah, we got to weigh this thing too. My brain must not be working. Damn measuring tape, all right? And then we've got a really cool Klein tool. This is the angle finder, if you will.
Let's find the angle.
All right, so we're going to put this guy up
That's old Grimace G, right?
Yep, old Grimace G.
Why is the rear squishy?
I don't know.
Is it hooked up? I'm going to hit it.
It doesn't work. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. All right.
This bike is clapped.
Why it does not have a chain, don't ask me.
Yeah, this bike is in rough shape. It's clapped out. The rear brake's not working. It don't have a chain. Like, what? It's a straight hoop.
I'm telling you, it doesn't work.
Hoopty. Hoopty. Hoop. Hoopty. Clap. Hoopty. Clap. Hoopty. Clap. Hoopty. Clap. Hoopty. Clapped out. Clap. Hoopty. Clapped out. Clap. Hoopty. Clapped out. Clap. Clap. Clapped out. Hoopty.
Okay, we're measuring from the bottom bracket.
The very bottom of the deal.
Okay.
just to get a baseline, which this is not exact because I don't know if we'll duplicate the exact setup.
I'm gonna say it's right at 10.5 inches.
Okay, we'll say 10.5.
It's 10.5 inches, all right?
We're going 10.5.
Now, where do you want to do the angle at? On the head tube?
Yeah, again, not exact science.
Not exact science, we're just gonna do this.
Why don't you do the fork?
The stanchion?
Yeah, don't do that. Do the bottom. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, we're at 67.4. 67.4 degrees on the...
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it because...
67.3. All right, scientific
Yeah.
channel. All right, and then we are at 10.5 inches on the bottom bracket.
And if you guys have a problem with the way we're doing this, blame the weather because it is freezing out.
Yes. All right, guys, so we are going to take off the AO-39RC. Been heck of a dual chamber shock. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're probably going to weigh. I want to weigh both of them, and I want to make sure. I want to weigh both of them, and I want to kind of do a little side-by-side comparison.
You do all that, and then now let me ask you this though.
See if that back tire drops.
It's and that's probably where it's going to be sitting if it fits.
What were you going to say now?
What I was going to say is, if this is a fail, I guess if nothing else, it's an initial impressions and a side-by-side and everything.
Yeah, a little comparison.
Because I don't know if it's going to work on the clapped out Mongoose, but at the same time, I don't know. I think I feel better the more you want to do as far as taking a look at it, even comparing it and everything else, even though it's not a comparison video. I'm good with all that just so it salvages it, you know? I like that fork on that bike, by the way.
Oh, the Saramonic bomber.
Don't start. You can get people going.
All right. So we're about to get the weight on this, but I wanna compare these things first. This thing right here, man, that has been heck of a shock, and it's super light.
It still is.
Oh, yeah, it still is. The Air Hyper DNM. All right.
What does DNM stand for? Dingleberries need...
That's enough.
No.
Damn Wolfman trying to come up with acronyms for DNM. You guys got any good acronyms for DNM?
Yeah, DNM. Dingleberries need moisturizer.
Well, then they get all mushy. All right, so here we go with the little side-by-side comparison here. Holy crap, you can see the difference. I just want to do inches on these things because I don't know why we do metric in America. All right, so basically eyelet to eyelet is going to be 6.5 on the 36, and then on the 39 is going to be 7.5. It's a complete inch longer. Yeah, that's heck of a lot longer. Now you can see the travel on the 36 as opposed to the 90, the 39, and it's quite a big bit of difference. Let's see if these stanchions are any different. 27.9, and this one was 27.9 too, right? Yeah, 27.9. They're both 27.9. Oh yeah, let's look at that. I'm just going to go right from the bottom. Okay, this one's going to be at 49.1 millimeters for the 39. And then for this guy, right to that little beveled lip, is going to be 37.7.
Whoa. We didn't check the pressure, but that's a little light. It's supposed to be 38.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Well, 37.7. I mean, that's...
No, it'd get penalized if we'd had a scoring system for a rear shock.
Yeah, good thing we don't, because, I mean, holy crap, like, I don't know anything about shocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a hardtail guy. You guys all know that. Hardtail channel.
We're fork people. We're not really shock people.
Yep, so this lockout here, it gets a little... See, right here is completely open. But then it gets a little weird in the middle. It's not really a spot. It just goes right to lockout. But the thing that was annoying about this shock is you see your rebound. The rebound is right up here in between these eyelets, and you can see the fast and slow marking on the body of it. It's just hard to get to, and it's kind of hard to reach down and speed up or slow it down, which, thinking about it, I actually do use this a lot whenever it comes to going downhill, like on Hayes Creek and stuff. I do reach down and use it a lot, or set it at least before I ride, and it would be kind of nice to have something a little bit more accessible. And this one here is, I like where it's at better.
So the design is improved, you're saying?
I think the design's improved. It's just, I'm curious if that's going to be hard to get to. Like, if I've got this guy full open, you've got that damn stem in the way right there. It's going to be a little weird. I don't know. We'll find out whenever we do the real-time review. But I like the lockout knob on this feels a lot more substantial. I do like that. You can kind of see here the build quality. This one here just looks like a little toggle switch or something. And again, the stem's kind of in the way, but it's dual chamber, so I'm not going to complain too much about it because I'm telling you how much I like it. They both feel pretty similar. Are we going to weigh these with the eyelet deals on there, the hardware? I think we should, just to make it fair. But this is probably the one we're going to need for the top, so we'll have to take this guy off. But
they both have it, right?
Yeah, they both got. One just got plastic couplers, a little bit bigger than the other one. But all right, let's weigh these things side by side and let's see if we can install this bad boy. Then we got some mail time. All right, let's do this. So first we're going to go with the 36.
Okay, the 36.
0.66 pounds.
You probably have to go grams.
0.300 kilograms.
Okay.
It's pretty damn light.
It's pretty light, but it seems like it's at least a pound.
Okay, so 0.66 pounds. Now here we go with the 39. Look at that. Still under a pound.
Yeah,
0.71.
Yeah, not much more.
Now, guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think that's ounces. 0.11.
Well,
Then 0.320 kilograms.
It would weigh exactly the same then. That's not right.
Yeah,
what
I
is
don't know.
that?
That's 0.71. All right.
Yeah.
0.66 for the 36 and 0.71 for the 39.
Okay,
I can't get 39 through my head.
We'll
for
just
some
do
reason.
that.
All right, so first thing we're going to do here is I got to take these little grommets off and add the bigger spacers on that, and I hope it goes smooth. Golly, I hope it goes smooth. So I wanted to look at this rear triangle, and I remember people were curious on, like, does it squeak, does it make noises, how are the bearings holding up? We've ridden the crap out of this bike.
Yeah, bike has a lot of miles.
And it's pretty smooth.
It's clapped out, son.
Look at that. It is smooth.
Yeah, but it's
now let's see if there's any
clapped out.
play. There's still no play side to side on that.
There's play back here.
Is there?
Yeah, it's all clapped out. Like this right here, you can see when you're filming.
Oh yeah, when it was
Oh,
moving.
yeah, that's why I was saying it's clapped out.
Yeah, it's clapped out, but it still feels good. Might be clapped out, but it still feels good. All right, let's take those off. Remember, we have to get our measurements afterwards. Let me swap those grommets out real quick, guys, and then we're going to mount this bad boy up. All right, guys. Well, that went super well. I mean, just a pocket knife, and I got those little grommets off of the 36. All right, so now it's time to do the 39. We're going to do the bottom first. And I think there's like a great amount of clearance on the top.
Was that an airplane reference?
It was. Somebody said I need to watch Indiana Jones.
Yeah, we've got them.
Okay.
Which one?
I don't know. I really don't want to watch Indiana
Well,
Jones.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is the one worth watching above all if you're going to watch one. Mm-hmm. In my opinion. Some people say Temple of Doom. No. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Whatever the classic one is.
Well, the first three of them, I think it is, are kind of classics.
Well, damn. Maybe I need the first three.
Yeah.
What's the one with the big ball?
That's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I think that's
The
that one.
stone.
Yeah. You watch that one. We're going to do the top part first because the bottom wouldn't allow me to move it in and out. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's fitting. God, you have no clue. Well, maybe you do. Some of you guys that work on your own stuff, and most of you guys watching the channel work on your own stuff. Dude, you have no clue the problems that we had with that damn slalom.
It made for good memories, but a little bit of PTSD with it.
Oh, for sure. Do I have to lift that up or push it down? I don't know.
Well, it depends. Is it too far or too in?
It's this part right here is down too far.
Okay, then if that's down too far, then it needs to go down. The back needs to go down if that's down to lift it. This bike's not made to hold that size shock.
No, I think that shock's it's making too much contact. Let me show you guys this.
Too much contact.
Making too much contact. Mm-hmm. Right there, there's not enough light in there. Right there, you see how I'm moving that whole shock? and it's moving the whole rear end, it's because the top portion is rubbing on this.
That can't have that either.
And I don't have enough room.
Okay, so this has kind of messed me up from the get-go.
So there's not enough room to get
It's just not made to fit that bike.
Damn it.
The clapped out Mongoose wasn't the right bike for this job. And you're still going to try it, huh?
Well, I was trying to see if I can get it to fit in there, but it's rubbing too much.
No, yeah, I'd rather you not tear it up.
Damn. Well.
Yeah, we didn't need it on this bike anyway. We'll have to put it on.
So that right there answers a question.
Yeah, no, I just think it's not the right bike, son. It's just not made for that size. I think the most you can go on that bike is like 170.
Well, guys, that answers the age-old question. Can you put a 190 on a 165? And the answer is no, at least on the ledge. Let us know if you guys have done this job before. Like, I really thought that was going to work until it didn't. That sucks, but we'll have to do it on the slalom.
Yeah.
All right, so we've already done the initial impressions, a little side-by-side. We'll have to do this thing on the slalom.
We'll just slap it on a slalom in the field and then go for the review.
All right, guys.
We'll
Not in the field. We'll have to be at the damn shop for that because who knows how that's going to go.
Well, that's true.
I'm going to button this guy back up.
Then we won't film it probably.
Yeah, we've got some mail time to attend to. All right? All right, guys. Oh, damn it. That sucks.
Yeah, but at least you got the initial impressions out of the way.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Wolfman Dino.
That's the only problem. Didn't get that? We didn't get to do a
Wolfman Dino.
So that's the only thing that sucks. Yeah, we'll have to do that one during the real-time review probably.
All right, guys. Now, time for a little bit of everybody's favorite segment. Thank you. A little bit of mail time.
That was a little...
Feels like Christmas. We're getting close. Wolf Tick Videos. This is an Amazon piece of mail. Okay, I don't want to look at what we got here, but we do have a little bit of notage.
Oh, the envelope from John Huss's notage.
Have they changed their notage?
Huh?
It's like a receipt notage. All right. Oh, it's got a gift receipt. Okay.
Receipt notage.
SRAM dub cranks have a couple sizes, like the 24 to 22 millimeter. I've used the 24 millimeter hollow bottom bracket with an adapter for the 22 millimeter side. From Chuck U. Dude, are you serious? We got like the best Wolf Tick Nation. I'm telling you right now, Chuck U is one of our patrons, which we'll be talking about this box here in a minute for the patrons. But old Chuck U, remember we're having that big old snafu with those crank sets? And I'm just so glad that you sent this, man. Thank you so much. Just a simple bottom bracket. And since he's talking about the SRAM style, I'm guessing, pick that up. I'm guessing this one here looks to be like for an IXF. I know the SRAM stuff is so weird, but pretty much the IXF or JG bike, Bucklos now, everybody's making a bottom bracket or making a crank set, and sometimes they don't come with the shells. So Chuck U.
So what was the SRAM
Thank you so much for that.
if this is not SRAM related?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it's wide enough for a SRAM. I would think that that's going to be for the IXF because the dub is like fat, and that there is not going to fit a dub.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost.
I'm lost, Chuck.
Yeah, you.
Hey, thanks for the bottom bracket.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, we always need this. Like,
always.
You know what I'm talking about. Thank you. All right, next piece of mail. A little bit of mail time. Wolf Tick Videos, once again. All right, let's see. Let's see what we've got here.
Notage.
All right, this one's not so long.
Okay.
Bucklos. It's a Bucklos something. Hey, Wolfman Tick, looks like Amazon lost the first bottom bracket I ordered, so this is to replace it. It should work for SRAM 24 to 22 millimeter cranks. See if it matches up to your SRAM crank. From Chuck U, baby.
Okay, so maybe the other one was the...
Hey, well, I think we just got that one in the mail.
Yeah, something.
Okay, let's see. This looks way more like it. Now, we're talking about the difference with the dub and stuff, and it was kind of like, well, Chuck, I think the dub's a little bit different. Okay, this one here is, well, the quality difference is great. The shell actually is all aluminum. That's nice. And we actually have aluminum spacers. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work with the SRAM. I'm going to try to show you guys this. Still the same measurement with the IXF.
We don't know
style,
for sure on any of this.
Aluminum spacers, and we have an aluminum shell. That's really nice. We'll have to see
Well,
if
this
that
one
matches
says
up.
it's
Chuck.
the 68 to 73. No.
If that's what it says, then that's usually the IXF for like the JG bike or Bucklos, like this one here.
Yeah,
I just got
I think
talking
all
about.
this RAM talk, I'm confused.
Huh. Well, because we tried to do those cranks. Well, big brother Kevin H sent us some cranks a while back.
Yeah,
and
we didn't have any bottom
Berserker
bracket.
Nick.
We didn't have any bottom brackets.
We didn't have any
for
bottom
them or not.
brackets.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's always like, man, it's just a pain.
That's a lot of package for some little tiny.
I'm guessing this is a Saran bottom bracket. This is where the bottom bracket is right here.
No, it's definitely
That's
not
where it's
bottom,
at.
It's definitely not bottom bracket.
All right, let's see. A little bit of notage. Here we go. Bottom bracket adapter. Small aluminum alloy steel bottom crankset from your boy, old Chuck U. Here's some notage.
Is this all Chuck U?
This is adapter for the non-drive side. Okay. I've never seen one of these. I'm so curious to see what in the world it is. That's the adapter?
What?
You're going to have to explain this to me, Chuck. I'm
we're-
lost.
Man, we are.
That's the adapter for the non-drive side?
I mean, yeah. I'm lost. I
I'm
don't
lost,
know what's
Chuck.
going on.
I don't know. Email us, call us, text us, something.
Do
I don't know.
something. Yeah.
Hey, but I appreciate the mail.
Yeah, yeah.
We got bottom brackets now.
always need bottom brackets. I just don't know. We're all over with the SRAM, IXF. I don't know. We're all over.
All right, Wolf Dick Nation. Well, now's time to check out this package back here. This here is going to be our new Patron build.
Yeah.
What Chuck U, if you guys remember,
We'll be
on the-
teasing them with it. Is that
Yeah,
what
I mean, Chuck U on the Wolf Tick meetup, he sent us that amazing wheel set. You remember how beautiful that thing was?
Dude.
But it was way too fat for the slalom. And then another patron of ours was like, hey, I'm going to order you a frame to go with that wheel set. So we've
what
got
came
a frame,
first, the wheel set or the frame?
the wheel set. So Chuck U, thank you. The patron that sent us this, thank you. How about we get a little patron episode out of the way and open up the new build?
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. All right, Wolf Dick Nation, appreciate you guys watching as always. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Looks like we're probably going to have to install that shock, maybe on the slalom, which gives me just
something.
PTSD thinking about that. But we might have to do that because it didn't really work out on the ledge. All right. We will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Patrons, let's get to the box.
Yeah.